Hey, what's up, guys? So I see that there's several comments that I need to get to, and then there's a bunch of you guys on Facebook who have messaged me, which I haven't opened, which I'll get to after the YouTube comments, and I'll make probably a video for each, right? I want to like actually start this off providing some high quality shit, not just bundle everything in one video or something like that. All right, having that said, Dennis, you're the most recent commenter on the YouTube side. You said your videos are the best, learning a lot, starting sales soon. Do you recommend any resources to get better at sales? All right, so I'm going to be sharing my experience with this. All right, I'm going to be laying out exactly the key points when it comes to sales. And the first thing I'd like to say is there's some stuff that I'm going to be recommending which I haven't done myself yet. Right, I'm just kind of starting to get into it. Qualification is something that we all know I knew for so long, and I still never did it for so long until very recently. Right, but this is one thing I want to say that's the most solid thing I can say from my experience in sales, right? This is one thing. If I had to say one thing for sales, it'll be this. Number one, when it comes to sales, especially if you're a beginner, if you're starting out to sell this thing, whatever it is, social media marketing, SEO, discipline is going to play a bigger part than anything else. Period. All that stuff about maneuvering through asking the questions properly in the right way, so you uncover their pain points, so you can take positioning and getting commitment before you ask for the price. All that stuff is in my experience, after. The person who commits to a schedule for picking up the phone, commits to a schedule for sending out a number of emails per day, is gonna win. I don't care what anybody else says, especially if you're a beginner and you're going to spend more time in mastering sales, or just go at it and you're going to keep on, taking the action and master it as you go, as you find out. This person is going to win. That's what I'm saying, right? That's the first and foremost thing. That being said, once that's been laid out, let's get into some resources for sales. I don't know why my mustache actually keeps going inside my mouth. It's probably a time to get a new makeover. Anyways, all right. So the first thing I will talk about, and I made a video about this. It's called Journey to Get Better at Sales. I was actually watching it the other day. That's why I remember the title. It's, like I said, it's something that I took notes on and I never implemented, right? And it's all from a book called Spin Selling, right? It's I think who recommended it? I think it was Daryl who recommended it. But read that book. It's probably one of the best books I've ever read in sales, period, right? This guy took it to the next level. Like, he made it a mission for his life to study the thousands of calls, and take common denominators that are present between the successful ones and the ones that are not successful, and lay it out on a table of what he found. Like, it's marvelous, like what he did. But once you are at awe at the marvelousness, or whatever, if that's a word, what you should do is take some solid notes, shut the book at times where he's going to the main points, and try to see how you can implement it in SEO, right? That's the part that I didn't really do. I just read it, I took notes on it, but I never implemented it, and till day, I don't have a proper sales system. Being just honest, guys, I talked about this before. I do not have a powerful sales system. I spend a lot of energy when it comes to sales side. I send video audits out. I follow up. A lot of it is manually. I call people up. When I'm really going at it, I follow up over the phone over and over again, right? A lot of it is willpower, right? Is it going to change? Yes, I hope so. Especially, by the end of this year, it's definitely going to change, right? That's for sure. Because this winter, while I'm taking my vacation, it's one of the things I'm going to be like, strategizing and really trying to find out, right? What is it that the process is to get high ticket sales without, spending so much energy. But for now, I'm still not implementing it. That's why I'm being, frank with you guys and saying that, look, I know this is the best resource. If you read that book and you implement it, that's gonna be one of the best resources. Number two, right? So spin selling, when it comes to books, number two would be watching other digital marketers sell. Go to one of Alex Becker's webinars. It's insane to me. Like, people make fun of him right nowadays because he's just like all over the place, whatever. Like, but I still bow down to Alex when it comes to sales and really, like, overall marketing. This guy is so damn good. even when I go to his webinars, right? Like, because I don't watch his shit anymore, but sometimes I go visit one of his webinars to see what the whole thing is even about, right? He's always so energetic. It's good to consume from time to time, and I get sold. He's a master at this shit, right? So watch other digital marketers at play, right? Whoever you are trying to sell to, this will be the third thing. Try to take that position. If you want to see what other people are doing, actual digital marketing sales, like like Facebook advertising and stuff like that, go be that demographic. I mean, like, for example, I sell to roofers, right? One of the things for me would be to create a roofing page so that I can go and get myself pixeled on a bunch of marketing companies that do SEO, and then wait and see how they're going to retarget me, right? Now, this is getting to the digital side. I think your question was more on the selling SEO side and stuff, but you get the point, right? Taking that position and see how the top guys are doing it, so you learn really fast. That's probably one of the fastest ways, right? Because you're going to see the end product, exactly how they're targeting you, what copy they're using, how they're coming off, what's their sequence, all that stuff, right? And if you take note, you'll learn from that, right? You probably learn more than you can buy in a course, to be honest. But that's pretty much it, man. I wish I could give you more solid information, but that's pretty much what I have to say, right? Number one, understand it's a discipline game. And if the discipline consists of you consuming information with mindset, Napoleon Hill type stuff, then so be it. But I think that's what most people are missing first, right? They just won't commit to a solid time every single day where they're going to take a certain amount of action before concluding that it doesn't work. I think they tried it on the blue here and there and say, okay, it doesn't work. No, I think that comes first. After that, after you got the discipline, then I think you can perfect the system, because then you'll just increase the conversions. But at least discipline alone will bring you result. Period. Even if you suck, if you have enough hits at the bat, you will hit something. I'm a firm believer in that, right? Then you can move on to the other stuff. Okay, spin selling, watching Alex Becker, other marketers, and then for the digital side, I guess getting pixeled and shit like that. All right, man. Hope that helps.